All right. Everything seems to be working. And we're back at the Longhouse. And I think we're going to... I prepared this thing off cam. But we'll have like a path that we can play around with all the way down to where the little lake is. So food is always useful. Alright, so, and we're going to pretend that this thing doesn't exist. We're gonna build straight over it. I think we'll start with this little thing here. This is all very up and down, like terraced stuff. There's nothing. This one's pretty big, but it's mostly just small areas. So, oh, maybe you can add this, fill this in while we're not really doing anything else. Two, three, and oh, right, and add more. It's not super important. It's just frames that'll be kind of removed as I build, but why not do a good preparation, right? So let's see, that one we don't want. It's going to spawn back in over and over again. So let's see if we can't just dig a hole for that to go away. That should be enough. And I wonder what kind of floor we should do. So we're not that heavy on. Oh, we're doing pretty good on the old instances. Yeah, good old Frank standing there in the forest like a weirdo. Right, let's see. What if we just add these? Okay. And also we had this thing that we need to take care of. So let's do that first, maybe. Because I was a bit too quick on the old trigger finger the other day and accidentally just placed a bunch of these slightly off. And we don't want that because it's not good for us. I guess we can remove that because in the end we might need to add this one instead. Continuing. Actually no, because that one is not the same height as that one, so we'll just cut that off at the end of the build. Like so, remove drops, and then we'll do something else once we once we get to this area. Can we do something over here as well? Or is it too low? So it's the low snap point that we're looking for, so that'll be that one. And I guess we can add this then. You can barely see it, but it's there. And I think that'll do. And I guess we can add this to these. Is that the same height? I think that'll do nicely. Probably not the same height as the sides, but it's a good height for the wall. Right, I think we are. Can we snap this to that one somehow without it just being weird? Like that? Ooh, that would be nice if it could stay there. Can I get this thing underneath that thing somehow without it being too much of a freaking hassle? There we go. And I think these will be more than enough. Right. Oh. Come on. Thank you. I don't know if that'll do anything really. No, it's not really necessary. Not really necessary. Alright, and we can probably add some foundation to these as well. There we go. And I think we don't really need more than that, to be honest. Do the same there. They won't be visible, we just need them for stability and for like building on. So I think that we will have to use this and have it snap to the top one, so. And I guess we'll snap it to that side. And well, maybe snap that one to that one instead. And then that one to that one. I don't think it can snap to that one because it's going to be too crowded. Well, I think we'll just place carpets or something on top of this. I kind of wish we had the stones, this type of stone, but in smaller sizes. That would be kind of nice. But I think we can do that and kind of get away with placing that one there and then that one there. I don't know why that one is lower. That's a bit of a problem. It's kind of strange, but what? Oh, maybe those two are to blame for this. That one is too high up. So let's add something on the other end instead. Maybe this one will give us the proper, oh sorry, the proper snapping point. Something like that is a bit more cooperative, yes. And then we need to add that one to there. And then we need that one again. And we need to place that one like so. That one like so. I mean, it's kind of terrible, but it's not really an option. There's nothing else we can do. So we'll place carpets or something on top of that. We also need to do something on this. And I'm thinking maybe we can use that one. Or do we want the darker one maybe? Oh, let's do this. And that can snap to okay, let's change snap point to corner and see if we can't. Oh, so we can't get that one to snap to that one? That's weird. Oh, there we are. There we are. It just needed a bit of convincing. Right, that way we don't have the gap and we are sort of okay. And I think we will have to do the same thing on this side, but I don't know if I can do it now or if I have to wait. Let's try and do it now. It seems to be somewhat cooperative. Okay, there it stopped. Well, let's see if we can't add a floor first and then add this. So what kind of floor do we want? I think we'll start with house then and then add something on top of that maybe. Because now we have some instances we can play with because we haven't really done anything too crazy for a bit. So I'm thinking we could do something fun with beams again, maybe. Is that the same? Yeah, it should be. Oh, it's the bear. It's just a little bear. Let's add some dirt. Yeah. Should turn them all blue. Yes. Alright, and we need walls first, I think, before we start adding the floor. Oh. Right. So now we could probably add more floor pieces. How do we get this one to cooperate? Should we do it like this maybe? I think that will be the easiest way to get the same height on. I guess that sort of works. Hi Snake, look at that DLC downloading now. Age of Empires, I assume? You were talking about the other day. Yeah, I can't pronounce any of that, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's cool. Tupi, I can probably say out loud without butchering an entire nation, but the rest. But yeah, I think that's a good start for floors. And I think to myself, so where's the middle then? Because we could play around with this and make some fun patterns. Just you don't have to make them the same every time. We can spice it up a little bit. So I would say we should probably avoid ash wood because it's smaller, but we could use this one. And the middle would be that one maybe. 1, 2. So that is the middle one. Right, so in that case, can I mean, it's probably not a bad idea to have it up like that. Dang, it broke your stream. What do you mean you broke my stream? Is it not working? Let's do this. Away. It seems to be working. Redeemed. Can't scare me like that, Snake. I thought my stream exploded. So I guess that one, but probably more like that one. Yeah, it was your end, all right. Yeah, now I remember there are no 1 meter pieces. Oh, Well, let's do the best with what we have. Something like that, maybe? Some people say their body is a temple. Yours is a bouncy castle. What snake? Is there something you want to tell us? I think mine's more like a... Oh crap. Old torn cottage somewhere. I think that'll do. And maybe that will do. Some people say the body's a temple, mine is a longhouse. You don't even know what it means, just making a Viking joke. I mean, you know, as long as we're having fun. And welcome, by the way, Kimma. We're just building, or actually it's just me. Maybe I should have stopped addressing myself in like I'm a group of people. It's just me, I'm building a longhouse. Currently building a floor. Trying some stuff out. Haven't really decided on what to do. But I think we might be on our way somewhere. Laying in the hardwood? Yes. Maybe it's a kind of a small area, so I don't know where I will end up, but maybe I just keep going and hope for the best. Should solve all my problems. Just blindly go forward until I end up in that wall over there. It's going kind of slow, so I don't think the impact will be that bad. I do, however, wonder if I shouldn't add this to here. And then we'll... Oh yeah, because there are no half-meter... Kimma, you had this idea for a log cabin you want to do. Always want to make more Victorian style house exteriors, not super period accurate, I guess. No, I mean, period accurate went out the window a long time ago for me, I think. At this point, it's just called a longhouse, but I mean, I think this looks more like a modern house. That's some sort of elvish tower. It's just a weird mix of all kinds of things at this point. You like the fireplace? Yeah, I'm kind of not, happy with how this turned out. Not too much stuff happening. It's just kind of simple yet nice. Roof's looking awesome too. Thank you very much. I like to play around with beams a lot. I guess that's kind of shows. I think there's beams everywhere. So what can I do with this then? Because we don't have any half, like 1 meter tarred woods. You're not good at roofing. Interior design is more your speed. I mean, interior design is where I think most people struggle. So if you're good at that, a thumbs up. There aren't a lot of stuff you can really decorate with in Valheim yet. So in interior design kind of forces you to think outside the box. The layout is layout is important. But I'd really like to see more like decoration stuff added to the game. I can't do this because I don't have 1 meter tarred wood. So I guess we'll just remove that one and then we'll go back. I don't need to fly because I'm on the floor. So then we go back down again and just create like a looks like an old Space Invaders computer game thing happening. But then again, everything that's sort of looks like this looks like it looks like the old Space Invader computer game. You would too have a few mods added to your game that have some. I haven't found a great one, and everyone needs to have it to play on the server. Yeah, that is inconvenient. That's why I don't use a lot of mods, because there's always that risk of, or not really a risk, but the annoying, you need these mods to join the server conversation. That is just not, I don't want to have that one. It'd be a lot easier if they just existed in the vanilla game. But I guess once the game is finished, mods will be a lot easier to deal with. You keep farming outside. You get a bit of a landscape going. Make a cute garden. I guess you know about the plant everything mod, but that one is, I think, like in industry standard for gardening by now. That one I think everybody would use without too much complaining. Yeah. That mod is. I don't have it on my playthrough, but everybody uses it, so it's not really that difficult to have people add it. I think everything in that mod should be added to the vanilla game, to be honest. That would be very nice. Oh, what am I looking for? This one needs to go here. But then why won't it? Oh, what's going on? Why won't you go down into the ground like a normal wood piece? What the hell? I guess we'll do this then. It should work. Well, that is too far. What's going on? In that case, I think we will remove you. And then we'll auto, and we'll put you Oh, this is going to be annoying. Annoying. Yeah, that'll do. It's been 5 years. We're still waiting for 1.0. Yeah. uh, I mean, they're not fast. They're taking their time, obviously. You think the farming one where you just farm a large grids is a bit cheaty? I agree. I don't really mind farming in vanilla in Valheim. I can see why people would use it because it's maybe not super fun to farm for everyone and it takes a lot of time, but personally I can do without it. It's the work out of turning out your garden away. And a good thing about the plant everything mod is you don't have to have it installed to play with people who have it. Exactly, it's client side, right? So anyone can use it without anyone else having to be affected by it. Or am I talking through an ad break and no one can hear me? That might just be a thing, yeah. I just noticed that there is an ad break going. Is the ad break over? See you in 3 minutes. All right, cool. I think I just spent a couple of minutes agreeing with you all about the mods and plant everything. Well, yeah, plant everything I think is fine because you don't have to have it installed if you don't want to, but others can. That makes a lot of sense. What am I doing and why? There we are. Something like that, maybe? Yes. Oh, yeah, right. Is this a nice pattern, or does it look like someone squeezed a couple of O's together? I think that it looks like some sort of Celtic / Viking type, like belt or something. All right, can I? No, it won't cooperate. No, come on. I have to remove this one as well. I mean, it's not really a problem. I can do that. Just that I would have preferred not to. There, maybe. Kima says, "What's your absolute favorite base you've built in this game?" Oh, that is a good question. There's a bunch. I mean, I tend to think that the latest thing I built is the most fun one because it's the one I'm the least bored of. That makes sense. But I'm guessing we're talking survival mode now, because I mean in creative you can pretty much build whatever, and no one's there to bother you or destroy anything. And in survival, I would say maybe the base me and Splash built on we played on a server that a guy called Kongvil had a couple of years ago. Me and Splash, we built a base in the Black Forest, right near the water, in a kind of a steep area. So when you were up top, oh crap, on the top of the base, you could just jump and glide all the way down when you had the feather cape, which was kind of cool. That was a nice base. It had a bit of everything. We started out with wood, and then it became more stone, and then we built like a wall around the whole base, and then outside the wall we had a moat that we made into like an old ruin with stone walls down 8 meters down, and then you know, some old like trees and stuff growing out of weird places. That was a fun base to build and live in. I think that would be my favorite. I can't really show you any pictures because I don't have any. There is, I think, still a video on my YouTube page, but it's in there somewhere in a dark, deep hole a couple of years back. What about you? You have a favorite base? Oh yeah, I need to have that one there. Oh no, not that one. Snake says an outhouse. I mean, I usually build an outhouse. We had one on that base as well as all the other bases that I've ever been a part of. Even on Naked and Afraid, there's an outhouse behind the corner in the inner area of the base. Always an outhouse. Alright, that one should be fine, right? And then 1, 2, yeah, exactly. Perfect. 3. When Yagluth was first added, we built in the plains. I made a tiny but quaint house. The layout was great. Decided you wanted a vestibule, basically, in case you got chased out of you got chased out of your courtyard. Because you had a nice fenced yard with oval gardens and a raised garden bed for your flax wheat. All right, nice. I haven't never built a base in the plains in survival. Well, I built sort of a farm slash outpost, but not a full base. The current playthrough I'm doing with Splash, we started it like 2.5 years ago, and then played for like half a year, and then we sort of stopped playing for some reason. And we started playing again last week, so it's like a base that's been sitting for 2 years that we just recently started, or a game playthrough that we just started playing again. And that one has the plains farm slash outpost. You had a little chest on top of the hearth for your meats with a little table nearby. Staircase went up to the second floor. You had a little single bedroom and a sewing room where you had your armor stands and your spinning wheels. That sounds nice. Sounds like a cozy place. And that was back when Yagluth was added. When was Yagluth added? Was that the same time as they added Mistlands? don't remember anymore. It's been so long. Missions was way after. When did they add Yakult? Was that Hearth and Home? The same time they added like the tar stuff? Oh, that one's not supposed to be there. I'm just way out bicycling right now. We need that one. I remember Hearth and Home, but I don't remember Yagluth. Hearth and Home was the first like big update they did. It might have been added in base game, but it was your first time up to Yagluth. All right, all right, yeah. I don't remember, it's been so long, but yeah, it might have been there the whole time. Because I think Plains was Plains was in the first early access release, but they added Tar and a bunch of other stuff afterwards. So he was probably there, but he didn't drop anything like placeholder stuff. There were no Mistlands. Oh, Snake says, yeah, Yagluth was added to Valheim as part of the initial early access release in February 2021, serving as the final boss at that time. Kima, yeah, when we defeated him, he dropped a Yagluth thing. Yeah, he dropped some, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was just like a placeholder or something. And that's such a long time ago. A lot of stuff has happened since then. 5 years, man. Man, I'm not gonna complain. Or maybe I'm gonna complain a little bit. 5 years is a long time. Oh yeah, the red cube. Yeah, it was like a cube, right? Was back when I used to play. When I bought the game, I played single player. I didn't play on any servers or anything. And that was my first playthrough. I played all the way up to Yagluth. And then yeah, the game didn't have anything after that. I wonder if I still have that red cube in my old playthrough, a single player playthrough. Sitting in a chest somewhere. Or if it got removed with the update, could also happen, I guess. Yeah, the red cube would have been changed to the Jag drop. Yeah, right. I don't even remember the character I used. I revisited my old map a while back, and for some reason I'd placed a bunch of those statues that keep people out. I couldn't open chests and stuff. So yeah, good times. The ward. I locked myself out of my stuff, basically. Oh, come on, get in there, you little beam. Yeah, is that good? Yeah, it'll do. Ah, the Torn Spirit, yeah. Oh, I remember when Mistlands was released. Wait, no, this one is not supposed to be. The first time we saw a gal, that was crazy. That was like the first time we saw a serpent. What a dwerg to do. Maybe it's not a bad idea to add, oh crap, this to the outer. Oh no. Can I get a there, snap point. Thank you. Alright, so that will be part of the pattern then, I guess. Skip to sort of cool. You remember your first burial chamber? You're all screaming at skeletons, scared out of your wits. I built the temp shelter outside the chamber because they're also poorly equipped. They kept dying because there was a 2-star skeleton inside. Yeah. Everyone went into those chambers cocky and confident, and they met one of those green poisonous skeletons. That'll that would shut you up. Those were good times. I wish I could play Valheim for the first time. Just one more time. I don't think I can. But I can play Deep North for the first time when it's out. That would probably be just as fun. Is this... No, it's supposed to be there. I'm just being confused right now. And action. Is that good? That's why you bought it for Moonpie. You want him to experience it for the first time, me kind of joining along for the ride. Yeah, I mean that's the next best thing. Seeing someone else experience of the first time. That's definitely worth the you know the game isn't that expensive. I mean it's definitely worth $20 just to sort of relive the experience with someone else. Is he enjoying the game, by the way? Oh crap, stupid beam. You killed a bear together last time with rag tunics and no pants. Yeah, I mean, early game the bears pack a pretty decent punch. They're not friendly. Probably be a little faster, but then if they were, I would kind of pretty much just die all the time. Just a bag of hit points. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to start a new playthrough once 1.0 is released, so I can experience all the new stuff while being at a level where they're supposed to be experienced. Because a bear, if you're in Ashland's gear and you meet a bear, it's just a minor inconvenience. I'm thinking if you're in rags, no pants, then it'll probably be more of a fight. One, yeah, that one. You stay in Trollhide most of the game? I like the Trollhide. I usually do Trollhide until a root armor. I can go for root armor if I find enough pieces I can make that one, but troll armor is not that bad. You go root sometimes, like to be fast. Yeah, light armor. There's a difference. I usually go light up until I think padded armor. Yeah, padded armor in the plains. Where I used to haven't played the game in a while, like I said. But yeah, padded armor I like it. Mostly because it looks nice, not because of the stats really. I like the look of the padded armor. And then we need brown wood there. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I'm going all in on the chill, laid back build. All the mobs are passive. I'm in ghost mode. I can stay over there. You wish the troll and the bear would fight? Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of the times when there is a troll and you start fighting the troll, a bear appears. They like join forces. It's a bit unfair. That one goes there, I think. That's very low. That's not okay. That's not okay at all. And auto. Right. Why is that one so much lower all of a sudden? Yes, that'll do. But I do enjoy seeing the occasional troll wander out into the plains and into a fueling village. That's always entertaining. Especially if it's a starred one. That's a bit of a show. Oh. It's a good thing that there's a bear, because I wanted to build a retirement home for that guy and a bear. And I'm thinking this might be big enough. It's kind of safe to do in passive mode because they don't even fight each other. So there's I run a zero risk of it, that guy is starting to destroy the house. It's simple yet charming. I like this. That fine. Oh wait, it's that one again. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Have you seen the? I guess you could call them teasers for the Deep North mobs. Especially that little like spider monkey looking thing. That looked kind of cool, I thought. Well, hey Isaac, over on YouTube. What should you do when instead of grinding iron when you get bored of the swamp? Well, I mean, it kind of all depends on what you want to do. Do you have enough iron, or do you need more iron? Because you could always go to the Mistlands and get iron there as well. It's a bit of a more like it's a bit more dangerous, but it's not boring. Because Mistlands, if you knock down the like old bridges and stuff, you get a bunch of iron from that. If you have enough iron, you should probably go to the mountains, or you can go to the plains as well. But I guess mountains first, so you can get the motor drops eventually. Mountains have silver, plains have black metal and a bunch of other stuff. But you can't really farm anything until you have the motor stuff, I think. I can't remember right now. But yeah, if you want some fun action stuff and you don't really care about living that much, then Mistlands for iron instead. That's a valid alternative. But I think you do need... Not sure you can break the bridges with... You might need a black iron pick, now that I think about it, but maybe the iron pick can do it. If not, then you can just try and kite a seeker soldier to help you. Or you could just build something. That's always entertaining if you're into that sort of thing. There's always something to do. Oh, hey, Storm. Good afternoon, evening to yourself. Stop by to see how it's going. Yeah, it's slowly getting there. I'm not really rushing it. I'm just, building a lot of stuff that probably takes more time than needed. But I'm sort of liking the. Oh, that one is too small. I did a miscalculation there. I see. Let's repair that. This one should be there instead. There. And there. Well, yeah, it's going. How are you doing, Storm? You doing fine? Storm says, point is, as long as you're still having fun, keep on doing. Yeah. I'm not doing this because I have to. This is just for fun. It's the only reason I'm still doing the Longhouse thing, because I like building. And if I build a Longhouse, I don't really run out of ideas. I can just keep going. Oh, yeah, that one. Is that... but, oh, man. Oh, that shouldn't be there either. Maybe I should have flown up and had a look at this before I... That explains why there's a two... Well, in that case, I think I like the two pieces thing more than the other one. So we'll do that, and then we'll move this one out. Uh-oh. Yeah, like I said, I'm having fun. I mean, I don't mind rebuilding this. So that is that one and two, and that one and two, and then there's these. All right. And then that one should be moved, and then we should have two of them. Oh, okay, so these are the same, which means that it's screwed up completely. Oh crap, diddly, crap diddly. Well, I mean, it's just gonna remodel. The more times you spend building this thing, the better you become at it, right? Doing good, Storm. Building a 3-story home using grouse, then ashwood and other goodies. Been on a server with Tracy Hotter and Sarkash, so pre-bone mass. You're in the ashland, yeah. Have I gotten the new axes yet? Overpowered, unbelievably, actually. No, me and Splash were looking for them on Friday when we were doing the re-opening of the old playthrough that we were currently doing. Well, we found all the new stuff except for the axes so far. So we found that like skeleton arena thing. We found. What else did we find? We found Rocky and and the new Rocky spawner thing. And yeah, stuff like that, but no access yet. We're gonna continue on Friday to look for them. But yeah, I heard that they were super overpowered early game, so when the new when 1.0 is released and I do the new playthrough, I'm gonna go for the access, obviously. That might be fun. Right, so can I... Alright, that was the one that wouldn't cooperate. So let's do this. Oh wait, these two would be the same. So that one would be that one. Because then we don't get that one. Yeah, that makes sense, alright. But I mean, the dual wielding axes throughout the entire game are all pretty powerful. I do like my electric ones. Yeah, it's like we found a rock. Yeah. It's the first time that I didn't technically find it. Splash found it, but it's the first time that I've been a part of a team to find Rocky. So now we have the Rockies everywhere in the kitchen area. Storm says the hard one to find is the one in the taller house. Yeah, it's like a broken tower thing. I've seen others find them, so I know what to look for, but yeah, I haven't found one of those towers yet. Not many of those houses in the meadows. You found two in the regular houses before you got the one in the... Oh, yeah. I can see that happening. I mean, the more you have to look for it, the more rewarding it is when you finally find it, so there's that. Is that correct? That is not what I wanted. I want this one to be there. A bit of a hard time to focus today. Brain is not braining properly. Right, that should do it. Storm says, you have not seen the giant one with kitties, but I have found Rocky a few times. Yeah, we found the giant one. So we found, I think, 6 or something Rockies at the same time, the same place. Which was fun, because now we have Rockies. So I still haven't found the original Rocky, as it were. So that's still on the list. But I don't feel I have to... Oh, come on, Ben. Look, that's super hard. Or dedicate a whole search party. Because we have Rockies anyways. But I'm gonna keep an eye open. Oh wait, that one is supposed to be that one. Yeah, that makes sense. Now we're doing this the right way, right? Yeah, the two separated things there. And that one there. Right, well. Storm says, right, if it's too easy, they're not worth it. You have mainly used the early access for most battles up and into the Ashlands. Of course, you cannot get the lightning until you have access to making good stuff. Yeah. You have all the mats, but they are locked down because of bosses. Oh, yeah. I mean, if not, then you'd probably be probably already be at the very end of the game, right? You do move fast, Storm, through the biomes of Valheim. Have you set up like you have to wait for everybody else to fight bosses, I guess, on the server? That you sort of progress equally. Yeah. I mean, you sort of have to, because there's always a couple of guys that end up in Ashlands after like 30 minutes. The same thing happened when on Kongreal servers, when he on his playthroughs. Yeah, I mean, yeah, everybody plays the way they want to. But I guess for the server to last at least a little while, you sort of have to restrict people. So I remember playing on Kongreal server, me and Splat sort of like missed like a week of playing, and all of a sudden we spent a lot of time just catching up because everybody was like already in end game gear. Oh, hey, Drake. I'm doing good. You? See, I remembered. Oh man, is that? No, that's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be. Oh man, did I screw up again? Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, well, a little bit. That one's supposed to be brown. A Storm, you have no problem waiting at all. No, I mean, it's, while you wait, you do all the other stuff. You go get the early access, you build your base, stockpile on materials for future stuff. Oh, wait, that one goes. Alright, I'm just gonna have a quick look. I don't screw this up again because that'd be annoying. But yeah, I think I'm doing the right thing right now. That should work. That one there, but I do feel that I would appreciate a 1 meter dark wood beam. That would be nice. Oh, yeah, and then we need that one to go there. That should be somewhat right. Then that one goes there, and then all these ones go there. Right, there you go. Oh man. Storm says, right, he has the mod plant everything. Oh yeah. Did not even know you could plant ashland trees until yesterday. So you've been out risking life for limb to get it. Yeah. We used that on Naked and Afraid, the first season. Planted that was pretty much how we got most of the ashland wood, because it's not really an easy thing to come by in vanilla. If you go to ashlands, especially if you're running around without armor, it's slightly less cozy than you would want it to be. Ah, come on, is that probably fine? Right, so Drake, what are you doing? You having a good day, or are you being tormented at work, or what's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Oh, can that guy not? That was a very... Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, huge success. I screwed up twice, but now here we are. Third time's the charm. Snake says Kongvia service full of KO. I'm assuming there's supposed to be an S on the chaos. Is he still doing the two server thing, where one is a resource server and the other one is the server you play on? Like I said, I didn't have time to continue playing. You haven't been there for a while either, I know that, Snake. Just kind of curious what's going on. That a good level, perhaps? Yeah, squeeze the camera down there into the floor. Yeah, smack, smack, smack. Perfect, perfect. Yep, that one, and then the wood one again, and then the black ones. It's not too shabby. I like this pattern. It looks kind of cool. It's a bit inspired by a build by Andy Henderson, if you've ever seen anything he's done before. He's doing a build for Valcon, and this is sort of a smaller thing inspired by his current build there. Oh, one server. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I never really liked the resource server thing. It becomes too easy. You don't have to. You just go back and forth between servers and carry a ton of stuff. It's not for me. Prefer the one server approach. They watched some Enshrouded contest builds. Yeah, I heard something about an Enshrouded build contest. I'm assuming they're all amazing, because I've seen some really crazy builds in Enshrouded. There's some very, very serious builders out there. Personally, I had a bit of a problem with the Enshrouded's build mechanics, but that's just me. It didn't really agree with me for some reason. What some Enshrouded calls? You think Shizzle downloaded it to his world? That'd be Shizzle ship, I assume. Yeah, if anyone's unfamiliar. Yeah, I think actually I think Splash mentioned something about that the other day. he was showcasing some of the builds, I think. That one. I did a build for I think the first build competition they had in Shrouded. Back when it was basically just released, I think. But yeah, I haven't played much since then. I like playing Enshrouded with friends, just running around having a good time, but I don't really like playing alone in it for some reason. Oh no, I screw up again. That one goes there. I'm just gonna quick look. I don't want to screw up again. It's so annoying. Oh yeah, I think that works. We're doing good. We're on the right track. Snap. Oh, oh, ah, oh, there you go. Greg says, yeah, but they are helpful. I'd rather make my own resource world. Is that's supposed to be a black one? Yeah, I mean it's helpful, but I think it takes away from the experience a little bit when you play on a server with a bunch of other people. There's no exploring on the actual server. Everybody is over exploring on the resource server, which is kind of, I mean, for resources obviously, but I think I like the exploring part too much for it to not be a main thing, maybe. Sploosh raid? Where is the sploosh raid? I don't see no sploosh. Have they finished playing? By the way, yeah, Splash that I mentioned earlier is playing Enshrouded right now with a friend. Streaming it on Twitch and YouTube. A Storm says, right, must explore. Yeah, I know. Ah, there it is. Hello, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Splatty. How was Enshrouded? Was it good? Did you blow yourself up again? That one needs to go there. Oh, do I need to? It's getting a bit. Maybe I need to remove this. Oh crap! My hammer broke. Maybe just a little bit, so I can squeeze my bootay over here. That will break that one because we don't need it really. And then we'll try to. Oh my god! This angle is terrifyingly unforgiving. Come on. Let's see if it's sort of acceptable. I mean, I'm not really a real carpenter, so Greg, you meant the private one? Yeah. For private one, it's different. I would even go as far as to, spawn stuff in then if I wanted. if it's just for myself. But yeah. A Storm says you missed Waddle and Splash's stream. Oh, I thought you came from their stream and just you kind of just hang out over here at the same time. You normally don't miss them, but yeah. Yeah, they've been playing Enshrouded. I watched for a bit. Splat exploded herself. It's good. Good stuff. Hello, Waddle. Welcome, welcome. You guys had fun in Enshrouded? Do I need to... I keep losing losing track of what I'm doing, but yeah, that's right. Just quickly jumping in to say hi and then have to jump out again. Yeah, I know, you're off to bed. I will see you, I guess, somewhere tomorrow in chat somewhere, so it's, you know. Yeah, tons of fun. There's bloody kind of, yeah. There was explosions, accidents happened. You had to level up a bit to be able to move forward in the game. Yeah, I mean, you know, you can't just run around like it's a party. You have to take care of yourself. Storm always streaming on Twitch too. Yeah, I think all of us are. Waddle, Splash, and me are both dual streaming nowadays. We've become grown-ups or something. I don't know. The dual stream is real. Come on, get in there. It's so stupid. There you go. Yeah. It'll have to do. And oh crap. Yeah, well, that's a good term. We leveled up. Have fun and good night. Yeah, good night to you too. You should not talk about that. Hey, Splash, is there something you are embarrassed about? Oh, hey, Moonpie. Welcome, welcome. You did not blow up. I saw you before I started my stream. Storm, yeah, you're here where our attention span is more than 20 seconds. Yes, 25 seconds. Take that, you. Right, I'm not gonna say anything about attention span. I've screwed this up 3 times, I think, or two or 3 times, but now I think I have it nailed down. Supposedly something working. Well, I lost my ability to speak instead, but you know, it's not important. I do need to add another line of this. Oh, come on. Do I have to remove that one? Oh no, I pushed the wrong button. Damn it. You will have to move to the side just a little bit. Don't worry about it too much. And that would be... yeah, it'll have to do. Alright. Yeah, Storm. The reality be a harsh mistress. Oh, can I snap some of these back here again then? For now. Yep. So that That's what we've been doing for. Oh, I don't know. Did this take 1 hour and 30 minutes? Yep, sure did. Wow, that's some high quality entertainment right there. And you go back there, and I think we can safely remove all of these, because we don't need them anymore. Right. Oh, I'm on a break. Ad breaks be ad breaking. Right, so I think we'll cut that off with a uninteresting plank for now while the ad break is happening. I want it to be in the same, like so. The moon is a hard mistress. I've not heard that before, but yeah, I'm assuming it's correct. Okay, so what's next? It looks like a huge carpet. I guess we could add this to the side as well, just to further add to the carpet illusion. And oh, come on, snap point. There you go. There. Oh, Splash, you like it? Yeah, I think it's nice. It's inspired by Handy's big build he was working on. Sort of borrowed his idea, but I made it a bit smaller and in wood instead. And it's not the same, but you know, sort of in the same area. Moonpie, did you make the cute little design on the floor? Yeah, this is the latest thing added to this build. And it's what we've been doing for 1.5 hours. Oh, celebrating are we, Splash? Thank you very much. I think we have to add some sort of ladder, something to make this more accessible, and then I think with the stone and stuff. Well, I'm not too keen of. I was just gonna add. Yep, smack this stuff in there. Oh crap. Can I? Yeah, get in there. Then building. That one. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's something. Oh, thanks, Moonpie. I mean, if you like floors, I don't know if you've seen the other parts of the build. We can go have a quick run through while I have a sip of soda. Oh, face first, right into a wall. Oh, catch up. Do I have any wood on me? Core wood is not really acceptable. I'll spawn in a couple of wood. Spawn wood. Give me 5. I don't really need both of them. I just need one. Just gonna have a sip of soda and a rested buff real quick. Give me a couple of seconds. Oh, that was refreshing. I feel like a new man. And there we go. So yeah, this is the first area thingamajig. And this floor I think turned out really cool. Like a waves almost going across the area floor place. Damn it. It's a little bit more simple because that over there, those two really added to the instances a lot. The game sort of needed a break from all the stuff. Ah, this is a green floor made out of the skins of sad dead mobs. This is where aliens live. Those hearts are cute, yes. I'm assuming. You mean in game? Because I don't think I have any hearts anywhere, no. I mean, you mean in chat, nothing. This is pretty empty still, because I haven't added any furniture or anything. Same goes for this area here. And this is not so much a floor, but it's more like a magic siphoning thing that siphons magic from space. Let's pretend, right? I could add hearts. And this is the second one. They're like two power reactors thing. And then we're up here where we are currently working. But yeah, the basic builds are done, but I haven't added decorations and furniture everywhere yet, so it's still a bit of a work in progress. Set fuel 10. Is that a command to get fuel to all of the... Is that like... does the same thing as the fuel mods, Craig? Because in that case I could skip the fuel... I was looking at maybe installing a auto fuel mod for this thing, because it's exhausting to fill all the fires and all the torches with stuff. Never mind, can't do that for campfire or hearth. Oh, okay. Then I'll do the. I think I'll do the automatic fuel mod then, because running around filling all these things up with the fuel is a full-time job in the end. It's no fun. It's no fun. That one. And I want to zoom in so I can see, and then push it down into the ground. And then we'll just add it to the edge. Doesn't really do a lot, but it's sort of does a little bit. Makes it more sharp. And I think I'll do the same on this side just to see what happens. Oh, it won't go. Oh, it won't go on these. Is that it? It's not cooperating. What if I do this then? Then you will have to listen to me because I know better. Thank you. Yeah. Smash just redeemed the chosen sub emote unlock. Hey, thank you, thank you. Alright, so we have finally finished a floor. Now let's see what else we can do today. Just gonna have some stamina. I think we should probably... Let's not... No, never mind. We need to figure out what kind of floor we want up here before we start adding ladders or stairs. But we do want to add walls. And I'm thinking we should probably try and... As this one, oh, this is going to be raised up, so we're gonna have to have at least 2 of these, which means that we're going to have if we do 2 of these. Oh, come on. Oh, what the hell? Aiming is not my forte. Alright. If we do that, then we'll have this roof can be extended over. Yeah. It works for torches and lights. That's good to know because a command is a lot easier to have than mods. I use dev commands all the time, so it's not really a change. It's actually a lot easier, but for the fires I could spawn in wood, I guess, as well. Does the command work for braziers? Maybe. That's coal. Chat is all pink and fluffy. Yeah. Right. I was about to... Yeah, so we remove these now, and we'll snap them to this... to this one. That would make a little bit more sense, maybe. And then this one would have to be yay high at the lowest, which means that it would be... What if you do it? If you do these walls and then do this roof, we could add to height We can create the illusion that the roof is a lot higher, or the build is a lot higher than the walls would suggest. Which means that we could use this one there and add this one there. And then, because this is always a bit of a problem with the angles, and you have this round corner, you're gonna have to find a way to make the roof pieces cooperate. And it's always been one of my least fun build experiences. You can see if this looks weird, or I mean a little bit maybe. Shove this in there in the corner. I mean, it's doable because it's thatch. It looks like it's just thrown up there by someone who's half blind. And then we could extend this one to also add to the cover up thing for this corner. I think we should be able to without it falling down. It's orange, but it's not red, at least not yet. And then we can add these. Well, yeah, I mean, I hate to sound like a broken record, but can we have some round pieces? Please. Alright, so that is... we're off to some sort of start. Oh yeah, that happened. Come on, get me the snap point then. Right, so do I need to add... I mean, we could probably just add beams there, and where are we? Right at the bottom. Because then we can add walls to these as well. We'll sort of get like a bit of a... this is where it magically ends sort of thing happening. I don't think we should do that. No, let's stick to the... you know, this one, and I think that will be it, sort of. Snake, I should call Whisper, he knows mod stuff. Well, I mean, I know mod stuff, I just don't know what to use it other than until I know that the game is finished. What are we trying to accomplish with today's part of the build? I'm trying to change direction from this to this pretty much. So this is a short little room that'll... I'm trying to blend it together with this area so that they sort of naturally make sense. without it looking weird, or without corners of roof pieces sticking out everywhere, and without stuff just looking out of place. So it's not really a super important part of the build, I guess, but it's a bit of a brain teaser, maybe. You like the floor? Cool pattern. Thank you very much. It's beams. It's always beams. Beams everywhere. Yeah, I like it. It turned out really nice. Can't really. I get bored if I'm gonna use the same floor all the time. With beams, you can pretty much do whatever. I like beams, but they do rack up a bit of instances. We're at 17,000 almost. It's not too bad. But yeah, this is always something that I struggle with. Trying to puzzle these things together in a nice way. That one goes there, and that one goes there. And I think this might actually work. But then again, that one is a whole... that we have to remove that for now. Okay, then we'll do this. Like I said, yeah. I have to start somewhere, I guess, and I think this might be as good a place as any. Can I snap that? Is it? Yeah, it's correct. Oh, come on. I do not want to go further on that side, but I really should go further on that side. But I could try and... come on. Oh man, this is going to suck. Going to suck. If you rotate this, and then you get that snap point there instead, but it's gonna be... I wish it could be not as much, just half of that. Rotating it just half that click, not the whole. That would be a great, nice experience. Redeeming another remote, right? Splash, having fun with the pirate hat. It would be cool to put a hidden runic message in the floor somehow. Yeah. If you have a big enough area, you could pretty much do, I guess. I mean, you don't have to use beams for the message. You can use this one. That one you would make smaller. Let's see if we can sort of do the regular. Oh. I don't know what the hell I'm typing something, writing something, but you know, you could use that one to add. That might actually be something to think about for the future. That could be kind of cool. I have a stupid hammer. Big enough room somewhere. Oh, come on. Yeah, the problem is that I can't. I'm gonna have to remove the door to remove these. But yeah, in survival, this would be a very expensive expensive floor then. But I mean, well, most of them are at this point. Remove drops, yeah. Isn't there a trick with using door snap points to get in between? Yeah, the door. With the door, you can get a 0.25 meters. Almost. It's not exactly 0.25. The Groston pillar, the bigger one, is exact if you want the centered. But the door you can use to manipulate pieces to go almost in the middle between the yeah, almost 4 per meter, as it were. So yeah, I use it a lot for like when I build fences and stuff. Or if you want to build core wood, standing core wood walls instead of the horizontal ones, you can use doors as well. It's a pretty nice tool. A pretty neat trick. You can run. Can you run over them easily, or do you get impeded? No, you can walk over them. It's like this one. It doesn't do anything. It's basically just slightly raised. If you use the say the divider and you change snap point from the regular one to the one that's top, and then you hold shift, then you can usually place it anywhere and it'll be just slightly elevated. You can still walk over it without problems. Like all these things over here. There's one there. Barely noticeable. So it becomes strictly decorative. There's no real function to it, really. Unless, of course, you go underneath the house and you'll see all the weird stuff that's sticking out. But yeah, back to this roof. What happens if I add one more roof piece to this? Will it look super annoyingly weird, or can I get away with it? Because it would help a lot. Cool hand. Thanks for the trick. Definitely going to use that. Yeah. Feel free. Well, you're welcome. I'm glad you like it. You can do it with all these different, like this one, all of them. This one, but it becomes a bit weird because it's not exactly. You get like a dot in the middle. I mean, it probably find a use for it somewhere, but it's not as good as the other ones. Same goes for ladders and stairs. If you push them down into the floor, you can build like a wood tile floor out of these. There's a lot of build pieces you can just use for something that they weren't meant for. Come on, I'm pushing the wrong button all the time. Okay, so that one is not. I'm not super happy, but I guess it's better than. It's not a complete disaster. And if you look at from it above, you'll get like a turtle. This is the turtle shell, and that's the turtle head. Great. I think we can pull that off if we just add these beams there. And a cross at the top. That one there. No, just looked like two people built their houses very close to each other. But it's not because they are weird or anything. They just love each other and want to live close to each other. It's not a hostile takeover. It's a mutual experience. Or something. But yeah, that's I guess it's an okay thing happening. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Oh, come on, get in there. There you go. Oh, come on. Oh. Snap point. There you go. Thank you. Is Twitch chat being weird or something? Because it looks like I don't get the messages correctly. Imagine if this game had the ability to maneuver props like in Shrouded. Yeah, they could learn from each other, I think. That wouldn't be terrible. Right, just gonna. Oh, I just need to reset the chat window because it seems it's not really cooperating. Just give me a sec. Maybe that will work. Hi Jed, by the way. I did not see you on my chat window. That's why I was wondering what the hell was going on. But I think it might be working now. And we're back into a building again. I hate it when technical difficulties happen. Ruin my groove. If I ever had one. Alright, and that should be YouTube connected as well. So if any of you guys over on YouTube said something the last minute, I think you might have to repeat it because of weird stuff happening. And we can probably leave that open because air is probably good. Don't have to be completely covered up. Yeah, let's add the roof and see what we feel about this. And then that one will extend to There. Oh, come on. It's fine. It's fine. Oops, sorry. Oh, cool. I always wanted to enable burn damage, but you don't have the balls to do it in stuff you already built. No, don't do that. um, that's probably a bad idea. The longhouse would burn to the ground instantly if I enabled, if I enabled fire damage in this build. There's no fire safety. That'd be a sad day for the longhouse. Yeah, Astrid, it'll be fine. Really? You think? I mean, some of it would be fine. This thing here, I think, would be okay because it's all stone. But the other fireplace in the beginning of the longhouse, that's just a fire, a disaster waiting to happen. But yeah, fire hazard is it's a fun mechanic to play with if you calculate it into the builds properly from the start. Especially if you play with a bunch of people, there's always someone who's going to accidentally shoot like a fire arrow into their kitchen or something like that. It's bound to happen sooner or later. If you know of Versoa, who that is, he's very good at accidentally burning stuff to the ground. For example. Cool, and that might be a fun video for your channel, especially if you were able to save the world and just see how it would do for fun without. Yeah, I mean, when we've built a bit longer, the distance isn't that far just yet. Let's see where we are. We're there right now, so the house is this long, but maybe when it's down there, I can do a copy of the world and just enable fire damage and see what happens. Because yeah, it's going to burn. It'd be kind of fun to see how much of it that actually burns down if you don't interfere. If it spreads throughout the entire building like a long fuse. I mean, because it's pretty aggressive, the fire hazard thing. The mechanic, it's not to be treated lightly. And I mean, people normally enjoy a good fire, so why not? Right, so that one will go and cover this area, so we can cover that area with the next build. All right, let's just add these then for now. That'll be the end of that roof. I don't think we'll be using the cross for it though. Just try and get the beams like that. Yes, I can hear you, Frank. Everyone. Wait, actually, we could use the cross because it's going to be... The other one is going to be way high up. Exactly how high will this go? So it's like a rocket right up into the sky. So that one with the shortest wall will become the highest building on this side of the... Alright, well, I mean, I guess... Yeah, we'll have to... I think maybe we'll cut it there and go back to this so we can get... Because it's not a big house, it'd look weird if it's just too high. But we can break the roof to a new angle. I think that might be better. Alright, let's polish this. I was gonna say turd, but that's probably a bit harsh. Let's polish this thing. Come on. Yeah, that one goes there. So we need the corner for that one to be there, and then there, and then there. And then we can add the beam there. It's like two longhouses crashed into each other. It's I'm gonna claim that it's like modern art or something. That'll make life easier. Is this something that could work, or is it gonna be even more weird? Because we could probably... No, that was not the right snap point. That is the right snap point. Yeah, this is weird already. Yes, no, let's not do that. Not all ideas are good ideas, obviously. But I do think we could do this. I could just use that one then, because it's not even visible. Oh wait. Wait, that one goes all the way in. This should also go all the way in. Alright, now it's working. And then I think that would be... yeah. I think we want that one maybe to split up into two? Would that make any sense, or is it just even more weird? I'd hate to be the carpenter to do this in real life. It's just crazy. Where are we? Furniture. Do I have... do we have a round table? Yeah, we do. Can we place a round table here just to further add to the confusion? Yep, and then we can add a chair. And maybe a candle. And another chair. Oh, oh man. Sometimes it's just more fun than it is beautiful. I guess the smaller one. Okay, that one has to go further down then. That doesn't really work. Try it from this side instead then. Oh, shush! Frankie boy. Alright, what can we do about that then? Doesn't make any sense. No, 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 no. No, but we can place a barrel in the corner. Yeah, well. It's just weird. I'm gonna leave that for now. It's too confusing. Alright, what can we do in here then? Do we want that one to be stone, or do we want to cover up with wood? I guess we can cover up the corners. That would make sense. Probably. A little bit. Hopefully. Can I get the snap point? I think that would be the snap point I'm looking for. Yes, it is. Okay, and then we could probably add that one and that one. Maybe. Oh crap. There you go. There you go. Alrighty then. Or do we use the wood ones for this time maybe? Alright. Maybe we can do this with snap points, because that would be a lot easier to work with later. So with that, then that. Oh crap! All right then, snap points. I guess that one too. Sort of. Okay, give me that. Thank you. Yeah, that's sort of works, I think. And then that one and that one. Alrighty then. Alright. Do we need to add? No, we don't. But I do guess we could see, perhaps maybe if we can set that one. something that works for the... I'm gonna have to use freehand to place it. What? Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? And you go there, and then you go there. Uh-oh. There. Yeah. Doodle, what can we do with the walls? Should we do something not too crazy? Da, 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 da. Cool hand. Do you think that Mistlands might be the coolest biome, but probably your least favorite to play in? I hear that a lot. A lot of people don't like Mistlands because of all the mist. But I think Mistlands is probably visually. I think that the Black Forest is the best biome because it looks amazing. But I think Mistlands might be, if not my most favorite to play in, then maybe second favorite to play in. But yeah, after I get the feather cape, because I like to climb up the highest peaks and then just like glide across. And if you find areas without mist, it should be really beautiful. But Storm, mist is the best. Do not use a wisp light. Yeah, I mean you can definitely survive in Mistlands without a wisp light. I do like to have a wisp light if we're fighting the queen or something, because I would like to be able to see at least a little bit. But I think Mistlands is once you get up on top of it, it's actually not that bad. It's actually really beautiful. You don't like the high steep mountains in Mistlands? No, you need to have a lot of stamina, so you need to sacrifice a lot of. If you like to play with 2 health, 1 stamina, for example, you're gonna have to sacrifice 1 and go 2 stamina, 1 health if you want to have a healthy jog through the through the mountains. But I really like the Mistlands. I don't. I think they did a good job. I mean, I can see why people don't want the mist to be as thick, or they want the wisp lights to remove more of the mist. I can sort of relate, but I don't mind it. But I also like the swamps. I guess I'm one of those weirdos. But there's not really a biome in Valheim that I don't like. I like them all. They all have their charm. Cool. Are you having trouble finding those damn mines? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything looks the same. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can totally relate. I think one thing you can do is you get a boat and you sail along the coast, because there's a lot of areas along the coast that don't have mist, and you can see mines fairly easy from the boat. That way you don't have to run around and climb around as much. That could be a nice alternative. Storm says, actually, if you like the entire set, that is a +9 bonus in running. Yeah. And I think there's a trinket for a stamina now too, right? I haven't used any of the trinkets yet. So you can probably get your stamina up pretty decent. I'm still stuck in the old you eat foods stuffs. But yeah, I struggle with stamina in all survival games, basically. I always run out. But, you know, that's probably part of the experience, I guess. So I was running back and forth a couple of times, so I get used to this weird two boats colliding experience that this is. It looks like two ships crashed into each other. Yeah, I'm getting used to it. I'm struggling, but maybe I'll leave that for now. We'll have a look at that later and see if. Yeah. That's a good idea, Kulan. Yeah, if you're talking about the boats, that yeah, if you don't like Mistlands, that is a good alternative. Storm says, yeah, but the higher end trinkets also cost a lot of battle and seem to not last, but still good. You prefer lower tier if you even use them because they proc more often. All right, man. Yeah, like I said, I haven't used any of them yet. Right, so let's see what we can do here. I guess we could sort of do something like this, I guess. To sort of turn this into a more to follow that line to that one, and I guess that one would be, we'll turn this into a small room instead. Why? That's not right. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to read. This is actually more right than this one. We're gonna have to redo this one. We don't have to do that. We have a full wall we can use. Okay, struggling with the snap points right now. Right, there we go. That way it sort of turns into something else. Okay, we'll use that one snap point instead. Because that one should be the most right of them all. There we go. Cool hand. You quite enjoy the Mistlands, so just early on in it, so it takes time getting used. Yeah. Especially if you don't use the Wisp Light thing. It takes some getting used to in early game, but once you get into it, it's not so bad. I've never built anything in Mistlands in survival though. Come to think of it, maybe I should do that next time I do survival playthrough. It'd be kind of fun to build on up high on those jagged peaks or something. That could be kind of interesting. Hey Sarah, welcome. Put that there maybe. Right, it's probably not as weird, but it's still weird. Alright, let's have a look at the roof, shall we? Gonna add some beams and stuff. Maybe we should do this from the outside. It'll be a lot easier to see what we're doing, I guess. And we also need to add these at the bottom, so that would make more sense probably. Yep. Right, Storm, you heading out? Some food needs to be eaten, and you're the one needs eating it. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, have fun. Yeah, you too. Have a good day, evening, night. I'm guessing afternoon is probably more, or late afternoon maybe. Whatever it is, have a good one. Oh no. That one's gonna have to be done from the inside. Alrighty then. that one. We need some foundation and stuff for that later. Maybe we can just discreetly sort of yeah. I guess we could technically I don't know what I want. I think I want to add. We remove that one. Add more walls. Maybe. Sort of, maybe. Alright, let's add more of these then. And then hot damn. Hi Emma. That is a big raid. Oh crap. Hi raiders, welcome, welcome. Just in here building in the Longhouse. Gonna have to. Oh, sorry. Right, Emma, you've been playing Valheim? Oh my god, yeah, the Longhouse. I guess with all these people, I'm gonna have to go back to the start and have like a quick walkthrough because. Oh, you love the floor? Well, thank you very much. I guess if you haven't seen the other floors, you might be in for a little treat because I managed to do a couple of really nice ones. I think, not to toot my own horn, but oh crap, I do like to make myself a nice floor and a wall every now and then. Oh crap. Yeah, so this is the second version of the Longhouse. I used to be building with a bunch of friends in a survival world. We made it to about 7,000 meters, but then people started falling off the server, and you know how it is. Once you beat all the bosses and you've done everything you can do, it's not as exciting anymore. So I started building a new one a couple of weeks ago in creative mode instead on my own, because that way I can just build whenever I feel like it, and I don't really have to go around chopping down whole forests and whatnot. So this is where I started, and one of the pros of building in creative is that I can use and abuse any material I kind of want to. So there's a lot of ash wood in this build, and this is the second part. Like a wave pattern. This side turned out really nice, I think. The floor. And then I had to sort of take it easy because of instances. So yeah, because those were kind of heavy. I mean, it's not that bad if you have a good computer, but it's around 24,000 somewhere. So I took it a bit, took it down a bit. This is Whisper's tower because he's the. He got this tower as a tribute because he was my first subscriber on Twitch. I've only been on Twitch for maybe 3 weeks now, I think. So. And this is for night time experience. Okay, so there's no smoke right now, but you know it's more smoke normally. Imagine smoke. And this is like an alien resurrection. I watched the Alien Resurrection movie, and I figured I'd build something alien type stuff, and I thought this turned out pretty cool. So this is a bit odd for the Viking era, but and then back to daytime again. Then it's up this way. And then you go this way. These builds are kind of empty right now because I haven't added any furniture or done a lot of internal decorating or anything just yet. And if you like patterns with beams, then that's sort of a nice thing going on there. These are they siphon magic from the up there in the sky. Yep, it's not just a longhouse, there's some role play too. So there's 2 of them, and then there's this transition over to this build, which is more like a modern type house all of a sudden. And then we're at where we were when all you guys raided. So that's where I am right now, and now I'm trying to figure out what to do with this. It looks like 2 houses collided or something. I'm sort of struggling because Valheim doesn't really have any good build pieces for like round corners or angles in that sense. 45 degrees, yeah, sure, but not so much the other way when there's like less or more. So I'm doing this right now. Don't know how I'm getting these frames. 60. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm alone on my own computer. That's a big plus. There's no network involved. And I recently bought a new computer because my old potato computer couldn't do much. So I splurged a little on myself. Oops, sorry. I mostly bought a computer because I wanted to play Baldur's Gate 3. So Valheim works a lot better too than with the new computer, obviously. It looks like two train cars on a curve. A little bit. I mean, if they're sort of like mashed together. I guess it's not the end of the world. It's just it's a bit unusual. It looks a bit weird. But yeah, and then this is where I'm right at now, trying to figure out what to do with this little corner. I'm guessing some sort of light. Ah, that one. Be a good start. Maybe we add beams first, all the way out. Are you playing Baldur's Gate 3 right now? Oh, cool. I played Baldur's Gate earlier today, this morning. I'm in Europe, so I played it this morning. I think it's a really fun game. I love me some Baldur's Gate. Stone pillars in angle gaps. I mean, maybe. But yeah, I've been staring at this thing here for too long. I'm gonna leave it for now and sleep on it maybe, and concentrate on this thing here for a bit. Do I have a class I prefer? Who's my favorite companion? I usually end up playing. I mean, it goes back a long time, back to like Skyrim, sneak archer, you know, like rogue. So, and that means that I prefer to play with Astarion if I pick a character already exists, I guess. But I'm doing the playthrough now with Splash. I am a huge barbarian, and I mainly just throw stuff at people. That's kind of fun too. I throw people at people, and I hit people with shares and stuff. That works too. I'm not that picky. Oh, hi Shen. It still cracks you up. You and I both bought our rigs to play Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, I think a lot of people did, because that game kind of, you know, if you want to play that game, you had to buy a new computer if you weren't up to date. So, but yeah, that was the reason why. Curious how you're making it bend without the, yeah. Sleep is good. Yep. Stealth Archer 5TW. I mean, it's the default character you end up playing, at least for me. Throwing people at people will never not make you laugh. Yeah. Throwing armor pieces. I think today I think I killed a guy by throwing a painting at him, which was kind of fun. But yeah. It brings a smile to my face, throwing, like, you know, small mobs at big mobs, hitting mobs using other mobs. All right, I'm gonna have to go, or not sit. Whoa, man, thank you. I'll go outside and add some beams, because I think we need more beams for this roof. Oh, crap. Can I get my... No. Oh Oh yeah, I have passive mobs and ghost mode and god mode and all the stuff because I don't want to be bothered by all the raids and mobs in the forest. But this is very much creative mode. When we built the other longhouse, we used default settings and survival mode. And having trolls attack your longhouse every now and then wasn't really super fun, to be honest. There was a lot of building and also a lot of rebuilding. Right, that takes care of that, I think. Maybe I'll have to go inside and add that one and that one. Right. Bow of Hours reminds me I'll have to do perimeter walls. Oh yeah, you got it. Wait, can I? Yeah, thank you very much. Ooh, can I get that? Oh crap. Snap point. There you go. Sleepy Gaming, you just missed a DC-10 6 times in a row, and 3 of them were nat ones. Oh god, that sucks. Oh man, that is like the peak of bad luck. Cannot get any worse than that. Well, I mean, it can, but it'll take some effort, I guess. The overlap looks so natural in design. Right. Oh, hi, Miss Couch Potato. Hello. All right, so the walls are very boring to look at right now. Great looking architecture. Thank you so much. We are not done yet. I think we could probably spice this up a little bit. It's hard to see what's... I guess the middle would be where the middle is, obviously. So let's see. We can place that one without it poking through. That'd be great. I think we're good. Add some depth. Oh, it ended up where it's supposed to end up. Not a problem. And we'll do the same there. Oh, come on. Yes, somewhere there maybe. Yeah, that'll work. Right, Chen? Or he just pick you out of the deck when they said for this dude in particular. Yeah, I mean, it does sound like that. Is that weird, or do we just use... I think we can try with this first and see if it's... Because it should... The, you know, the floor has black in it, so it shouldn't be too weird, right? Ooh, that is a slightly different... Yeah, we need to bring that up a little bit higher, maybe? Yeah. Maybe there. No, a little bit. This was very picky. And then that should be more like that side. Yeah, that'll be a little bit better. So with all you Valheim enthusiasts, I sort of have to ask, you guys going to visit or even contribute to Valcon this year? Like 6 or 7 weeks away. I'm sort of already looking forward to that. That was super fun last year. Oh, thanks for the follow, Sapphire. That is very appreciated. Oh crap, that was a huge amount of double clicks I did not want. Oh, for some devil going not yet. Alright, right. Cover this up, maybe nothing too fancy, just fill this in. Sort of. Shen, you're excited? Or to have the days requested off from work, but I'm having trouble coming up with ways to contribute. Yeah, I'm running out of time, I feel like. I've managed to send in 2 like dad joke Odin videos that I re-edited for long format screen, but I was hoping to have the time to actually make a serious video too. But I'm definitely gonna be there and check all the stuff out no matter what, but to see how much stuff I actually managed to send in. Hopefully I'll be able to make like a short video about the Longhouse project. That would be kind of nice. should be enough stuff for at least a short video already. But hopefully I'll be able to build a bit more these coming weeks before the time runs out. Come on, signs, get in there, work with me. Alright, so we'll add that one there. That should probably do it. Oh, I'm stuck in the stairs. Yeah, that is not too bad. Let's do the same thing on this side. Shen, did you see Handy's build is working on for the for Valcon? Posted a couple of pictures on V's Discord, I think it was. You did, yeah. That looked kind of cool. I have to say that was. I'm looking forward to see that when it's finished. It's gone above and beyond the Odin fort, yeah. Actually borrowed his roof design and a little bit for this floor. It's not exactly the same, but the idea is kind of the same. Felt I had to be somewhat inspired. Cool Hand, how in the 10 worlds would you expect that to be a short video? I mean, I'd have to keep it fairly short, I guess. It takes me, what, 5 minutes to walk through the build. I guess the video would be at the most 5 minutes. I mean, it's difficult because I see this every day, so I don't know what people like and what people don't like anymore. But I guess, you know, floors, walls, the stuff that's not your normal basic stuff, I guess, would be interesting. So I guess 4 or 5 minutes, maybe. Because this is not really super exciting, it's just a normal floor. I don't think people want to see that, but you know. Pick out the highlights or whatever. Shen says, should Blueprint is build of the month and send that into Vulcan as a showcase? I think they called them Wonders in the last. Yeah. They were called Wonders. There were some pretty cool builds last year. And I'm assuming it's gonna be even more good stuff this year. But yeah, I definitely think Handy should copy his build of the month and send that in too. That would be, the more the better, I think. Just send stuff. Send. Everything I've built since last year has been built on weird locations, so I can't copy them or move them because half the builds are like incorporated into mountain sites and stuff. It looks weird if you try to place them somewhere else. Looking good. You live there, but you hate to have to vacuum it. Or maybe we should do the same on this side. Oh, Shen says, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Sometimes integrating your build into terrain can come back and bite you in the ass. Yeah, I mean, it looks amazing, but you can't really do anything else with it. Just, I mean, you can share your map, but I don't think that will work for Valcon, to be honest. So yeah. I mean, even the Longhouse is, you know, incorporated into the. I can't copy anything of this and move it anywhere else. All right, what else can we do? Do I want? I guess this could be. Maybe we could just add signs up there as well. That would probably make the most sense. For some reason, I didn't think about Valcon at all until like a couple of weeks ago. Could have planned ahead better, I guess. Oh yeah, it's still, what, 6 weeks left or something. There's plenty of time. I don't think I can send in the same build I sent in last year. That'd be a bit boring. Yeah, story of your life, should have planned further. Yeah. And, the worst part is you never learn. Can I do anything else in this room, or is it just gonna be too much stuff? 17,000. Oh, it's not even close. Virus probably show up with a small prop, though you have a giant real pickaxe. All right. I'd like to have an actual IRL pickaxe to hang on my wall, I think, because there are so many games that I play that I use a pickaxe a lot of the time, and I should have one as a good luck trophy or something at home. A proper nice pickaxe. Yeah, old habits die hard. Yeah, for sure. Memory rather than use. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I think I'm gonna buy myself a pickaxe. works the ground in desert areas of California can't even be drilled well. I live in sort of a desert area, but I live in Spain. Yeah, I feel I need a pickaxe. I should have one. Right. Maybe we could add some lights then, now that we've added all the other stuff. Maybe you can squeeze one into the wall. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Can't see it. And what do we do over here? I guess we'll wait with that until we continue the build on that side. Right, so how can we make this look cozy, as it were? Cooland says, have I ever tried to build a black marble pyramid? No, I have not. Actually, I've never really built with the black marble at all. It's not that I don't like it. I just never... I forget that it exists all the time for some weird reason. I've tried to add more of it on this Longhouse build because I want to become better at building with the black marble, because it has a bunch of pieces that you don't normally have. Like all these spires and whatnot. See, the possibilities are definitely there, but I just, it just kind of, it drove past me, and I was looking out the window the other way and just missed the whole black marble train. I do like Grausten though, that I've been building with for a bit. But I mean, mostly when you play survival, you start in the meadows, you have wood, and then I build, and then I end up with a base that is basically 90% wood, and then I'm pretty much done. I'm not gonna build like a second base 3 weeks later. So I think they should add. The bit of a problem most games have is that they add all the good stuff too late in the game, so most people don't really get to use it, I guess. I could add one as an end cap. Yeah, I was actually thinking of building maybe not a pyramid, but some sort of longhouse in black marble. I just don't know what to mix it with, because if you build with only black marble, it kind of becomes just this big black thing. And I don't think Grausten and black marble work super great together. Maybe Flametal, but there's only 2 different beams. But I mean, I'll experiment and try some stuff out, and I'll end up with something eventually, hopefully. But yeah, I've used it as like foundation stuff, like this. This is not that, but I used it as foundation. Oh yeah, this, I need to remove this. And then we need to do something with the outer wall. Well, yeah. Speaking of pyramids, I have seen a couple of really cool pyramid builds in Valheim using black marble. I mean, just because we're talking about black marble, maybe we could just grab some right now and add to the foundation. If we can snap it to something, that would be nice. Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, come on. And done. Thank you. Let's start there and do the same thing on this side. There you go. Oh, have a rook. Oh, come on. That doesn't really work. We're going to have to figure out what to do with that. And these, I think we'll just keep to what we already have. Come on. Yep. Alright, we could probably add a little bit of depth by freehanding this thing somewhere. Oh, it doesn't want to find. Right, then we'll do this then. Snap this one. Somewhere around there. Come on. Cooperate. Cooperate. Come on. There you go. Thank you. Not super fancy, but it's a little bit different. Adds a little bit of something. Bow of our bow of Horus. Going to definitely watch everything, anything that takes forever to build worthwhile. Eesh. Well, this is gonna take forever. currently, I'm currently there. That's the Longhouse. It's supposed to go all the way up there and all the way down there, and if I can build a bridge there, it'll go all the way down there. So it's a little bit to go. A couple of meters. But I'm in no hurry. I'm just, building mostly because it's fun. It's relaxing, it's entertaining, it's therapy, it's a lot of stuff all at once. Oh, it's not gonna be finished anytime soon, no. Do we need to do the same thing on this? No, everything here is covered up by ground, so that's fine. All right, and then I think we want to maybe add a layer of this, perhaps. Get more colors and stuff. Cover up the beams that are poking through. And then we can just add, or do we do the, that sort of makes sense. Everything else is black. Alright, I think we'll just stop there then. Ow! Yeah. Oh, come on. Bridge, yeah, bridges. There's gonna be a couple of bridges. There's a small one there, not really worth mentioning. It's like 5 meters or something. But this is gonna be kind of fun to try and figure out. And then there's a small, or somewhat not super small, but fairly small bridge. But this is, I might be able to build this with using core wood beams, core wood logs, but I'm not sure if it's possible yet. But I like building bridges. Bridges are fun. So I'm gonna try and see how or if it's possible. But that's gonna be it's a long time before I reach that part of the map. Right, so I need to get in under. Thank you. A bit crowded underneath here. Oh, there we go. Somewhere there, maybe. Do this just to get it to. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's a bit too far out. There we go. Can we get this one to operate? That's probably a little bit better. All right. We should try and see if we can add something like this at the bottom too. Oh, come on. Stupid snap points. Ah, there you go. Thank you. Oh. Oh, come on. There's a lot of clicking on Q and E back and forth. Something like that, I guess, and then we can add that one. And that will be fine. Alright, and they shouldn't poke through. Oh yeah, they do. There's just one layer. Oh, never mind then. It doesn't really matter, I think. Try it. If it works, it works. I mean, it's sort of works. Yep. Alright, let's see that. Oh, my face. Sort of right in that corner, pretty much. So, I guess around there somewhere. Right where those two meet. Oh, come on, stand still. Around there somewhere. Oh, come on. Uh, 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 oh. come on. Operate. All right then. I think that will do. Oh. Well, that'll separate those two. And that is barely visible. All right then. I think that'll be it for me today because I am super tired. What time is it? Ah. And I think we'll see if we can find someone to raid, maybe. That could be fun. If you guys want to see more of this, I'm building in Valheim on Tuesdays, which is today, right? No, Thursdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes on Saturdays. And if you like Baldur's Gate, I play Baldur's Gate on mornings in Europe, around 11 a.m. Europe time. So if you like that, then you're more than welcome to join us then. I play together with Splash, which is also a Valheim and a sorted other game streamer. And I think that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed what you what you witnessed or what you saw. English is not my first language, apparently, obviously. I hope you enjoyed the building, and I will see you guys when I see you. Let's raid. I think we have a permadeath run, maybe. Would be interesting. Shoot toy permadeath. Yeah, we'll do that. That sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Bofor, you're going to study my design to improve. Great stream. Well, I'm glad you liked it. Thank you very much. And feel free to steal or borrow anything you see. And we're off. Raid!